go. Loading the corn dryer with some, kept a loading a third from last year to help start it out. It just seems to be much easier to start with dry corn. Hard to see, you can see this column filling up right now. Well, it's happening. I worked last night and I got to work again tonight, but they got the headlands off and a pretty good chunk of this 20-acre field done. I just got out here just for a couple hours before work and just got the cart tractor switched. If you're catching a glimpse of that side panel, it's a little different. So we are in a 8245R right now that we picked up this summer, late summer. Just got it like a month ago, got some different tires on it, and I will show you more about it here in a second. I gotta catch him when he turns around here. This thing is really quiet compared to the 8120 in the cab. Most of the noise, if you hear any right now, is the air conditioner going. So here it is, the 8245R. It's got some skinnier tires on it than we've ran before, but it is tires that we have on the 4630, but just on this size tractor it's definitely skinnier, but I think it'll be really nice for planting and spraying. It came from like western Minnesota, sugar beet country, and they had skinnier tires yet, and we traded up for these because the other ones we just thought were way too skinny. But it's been a brutally hot summer and dry summer, so it's probably going to be below average on the crop thing. So yeah, I don't even know what it is, September 20th about, and the corn's dry, burned up, but it's ready to go. And we're right near the bin site, so we're just dumping into the trucks over the pit. Hey, it's finally moving. This is my second crossing that I've tried to get to. The train is completely stopped. Really the only two routes that make logical sense to get to the farm. Yeah, the trains never stop here, so that's kind of odd. But here it comes. That's the one we've been looking for. I'm gonna continue corn harvest. Well, it's already 6 p.m. I picked for a few hours. I switched into this, just dumped a truck, and now I'm back finishing this field. And we'll go probably park at the next field. We won't start it tonight because it's 70 acres, and like I say, it's already 6 o'clock right now. We got about another half hour here. Boy, my dad and I, we washed and waxed the 82, and then we washed it again, so hopefully it wasn't so sticky, but well, I don't know. The dust is sure sticking to it. It's dry out here. We're off and picking. It's the morning of the 21st now. Still hammering along on some drought corn, but it's good to be out in the machines. Getting close on this, well, it's a 70-acre field, but 5 acres of it drowned out, if you can believe that, on a drought. I suppose we got about 20 acres left. A little under, maybe. Wow. The lights on this thing are, wow. This is nice. We're loading tarp side. The tires I got on it, they're a little taller than our 8120, and I can see right in. Still think it'd be nice to put a camera and mount the screen right here, so as you're watching you can see, but another time. Now here is a slick feature. I just turned off my rear corner lights and side light so I'm not blinding him. I actually just found this button that I pre-set up on the screen, so now it just automatically does that setting for me. Back and forth. Firing up for the day. 3.5 inches of rain in the last 3 days. The first 2 inches, or just shy of it, was nice and slow over like 24 hours. The last 1.5 inches was like in an hour and a half yesterday. So we're filling some contracts. Quite the sight to get you in and out pretty quick here. It rained out for nearly a week. It's now September 28th. Oh, we got about 5 acres left on this field. Sun peeked out finally. It was kind of a gloomy morning. And should be on to our last cornfield tomorrow. It's weird to say in September, but it's the year we've been in. But things are going along well. Hate to even say it, don't want to jinx us. Going along nicely. Be nice to get moved up when there's not traffic. It still sprinkles quite a bit after you finish sidewinding, especially when he's on a hill like that. But be nice to get moved up to the next field here. So we're set up for morning. It might sprinkle a little bit overnight, but the sun's supposed to come out, so we have to fix the ripper anyways. If we got going around lunchtime again, we should be able to finish corn tomorrow. We are all done. And that is a heck of a full moon coming up. Good night to be off of work. Huh. Always sounds worse in the shed, but raining. The sun is supposed to come out in an hour and get really windy for the rest of the day, so maybe we'll get going after lunch. We haven't even got a 10th yet, but we're getting all the moisture we missed this summer, making up for it, which is good, because then the ripping and plowing will go better. September 30th. All of a 3/4 cart. We were combining through the trees and around the back side of that tree line. We're done. September 30th, we're done. And my wife and daughter, they're bringing up the cart, or the combine, excuse me. I just got distracted because I just saw some lightning. Corn harvest. It's all done. This thing was sweet. Cool night mode lights that I'm not used to. Wonderful beacons and hazards. Pretty slick.